The Tower of London is a famous castle in London, England. It is a popular place for tourists to visit. The tower has a long and interesting history. Many kings and queens have lived there. It has also been used as a prison. Some people believe that the tower is haunted. They say that the ghosts of people who died there still walk its halls. The Tower of London is said to be one of the most haunted places in the world. There are many stories about ghosts at the tower. People have seen strange figures, heard unusual noises, and felt a cold presence. Some people say they have even seen the ghosts of famous people, like Anne Boleyn. The Tower of London was used as a prison for many years. Some of the most famous prisoners in English history were held there. Many of them were executed at the tower. It is not surprising that people believe their ghosts still haunt the tower. The Tower of London is a spooky and fascinating place. It is full of history and mystery. It is no wonder that so many people believe it is haunted. Anne Boleyn was one of the wives of King Henry VIII. She was a queen, but she was also a prisoner in the tower. Sadly, Anne was executed at the tower in 1536. She was accused of very bad things. Anne said she didn't do them, but no one listened. People say that Anne's ghost still walks the tower today. They say she is often seen on the anniversary of her death. Some people have seen her walking towards the church where she is buried. Anne's ghost is one of the most famous at the tower. She is a reminder of the tower's dark and troubled history. Anne was a queen. She wore beautiful clothes and lived in a palace, but she was also a prisoner. Anne was held captive in the tower. This was before she was killed. Anne was not the only queen to be held prisoner at the tower, but her ghost is perhaps the most famous. People say that they have seen Anne in different places around the tower. Some have seen her on the battlements looking out over London. Others have seen her near the Queen's house where she lived before her execution. Wherever she is seen, Anne's ghost is a reminder of the tower's bloody past. Two young princes were once locked in the Tower of London. They were King Edward V and his younger brother, Richard. They were only boys when they were declared illegitimate and imprisoned by their uncle, the Duke of Gloucester. No one knows for sure what happened to them, but they were never seen again. Some people believe that they were murdered in the tower. Others believe they may have escaped. The mystery of the princes in the tower is one of the most enduring in English history. The two princes were kept in the tower for their safety, or so they were told. Their uncle, Richard, was supposed to be looking after them, but then Richard declared himself king. He said the boys were not really princes and had no right to the throne. What really happened to the princes? Some people say that the ghosts of the two princes can still be seen in the tower. They are often seen as playful figures, running and laughing. They are a reminder of the tragic fate that befell them. The mystery of the princes continues to fascinate and haunt visitors to the Tower of London. Many people have reported seeing ghosts at the Tower of London over the years. Some of these stories are very recent. People have seen strange figures, heard noises, and felt a presence. Some people believe that these are the ghosts of people who died at the tower. One famous story is about a guard who saw a figure walking towards him. The figure was wearing the clothes of a yeoman warder, a guard at the tower. The guard was so scared that he fainted. When he woke up, the figure was gone. Many visitors to the tower have reported feeling a sudden chill or a sense of unease. Some have even claimed to have been touched or pushed by unseen hands. These experiences, often reported in specific areas of the tower, add to its eerie reputation. The Tower of London is a place with a long and sometimes violent past. It is not surprising that so many people believe it is haunted. Whether or not you believe in ghosts, the tower is a fascinating and atmospheric place to visit.